Guys, I can't be the only one that loves Mondays simply for the fact that the stock market's back, we can trade, make money, and of course, I can make these videos, which by the way, we just hit 40,000 subs here on YouTube. I appreciate you guys, each and every one of you, for tuning in, subscribing. It means the world to me, guys. I can't be the only one that loves Mondays for that reason, right? And here we are, Monday morning. We're going to break down Tesla stock in this video, go over the charts, my thoughts, what I'm looking to do, and their upcoming earnings, which they're coming up, guys, pretty soon here. So run the likes up, make sure to subscribe, and get up to 15 free stocks for a moo with at least a $100 deposit, and your uninvested cash for now will earn up to 8.1% APY, which, guys, that's a no-brainer. It's unheard of. Best deal in the market right now. So check out the link down below or go to stocksurfest.com/moo. Happy Monday, guys, and let's dive right into the video. So it's currently about 11 a.m. on the East Coast, and Tesla stock is up around 0.5% after being down a good chunk just literally 20 minutes ago. You guys can see we closed at $217.60 on Friday, and we got down to about $213. So we were down at 1.8%. So we dumped down this morning, taking out the lows from Friday at close, right? So that's not the best sign. Also, obviously, the opening price on Friday, we broke under that this morning. But now Tesla, the bulls, are fighting, and they're trying to break back over $220 per share, right? And you guys know this stock has been pretty much falling off a cliff over the last couple of weeks, from 265 down to about 213 this morning. Now we're at 220. So we're down about $40 to $45 per share over the last couple of weeks. And a lot of this has to do with them missing delivery numbers, which we've covered before here on the channel. And on top of that, the robo-taxi event wasn't well perceived, or received rather, from investors, right? The day after that event, we got a sell the news type of event where the stock dumped, I think, 8% the day after, which is a pretty sizable move for a company the size of Tesla here, right? So on the 1 hour chart, now we're trading at a fresh low on this time frame. As of now, we're under the moving averages as well, and we have a death cross. And on the 4 hour time frame, guys, this is where it's getting interesting, right? Clearly, we double topped at about 265, 270, right? We've covered that before here on the channel. We hit 270, which was early July. You guys see that right here. Then we hit it again about a couple weeks ago, literally 2 weeks ago, early October, end of September. So we double topped at that point, and now we're down again about $40, $45 per share from the top, or about 17%. We're almost in a bear market. But on top of that, guys, Tesla's also maintaining an uptrend, believe it or not. You guys can see here, if I get the circle tool out, we're clearly holding a higher low right now. Right now, where we are, guys, we're maintaining this trend line, which, mind you, has held over the last couple of months, pretty much the last year, or half a year, excuse me, since the end of April. You guys see right here, we've been making these higher lows for months, right? So at this point, even though we are under both moving averages on Tesla on the 4 hour time frame, not the best sign in the short term, at this point, I'm still looking at this as looking pretty good for the bull still, and I think there's a fighting chance that we hold 210 to 220. I think we're already seeing signs that Tesla may be bottoming out at that point, right? We have a bit of a bullish divergence here on the 5-day, 5-minute, looking at the RSI and looking at the chart, and over the last 2 days now of trading, including today, so really a day and a half, we have put in two distinct lows at about 213 to 214. You guys can see a double bottom potentially forming here on Tesla. So is it guaranteed that we're going to get the breakout now because we're double bottoming? Not necessarily. We're not getting that confirmation yet, but it is something worth monitoring here as it plays out, because I'm telling you guys, look, if we get a nice bounce off 215 to 220, which we're starting to see signs of, if we get the confirmation of a full breakout, this could start pushing the mid 200s again faster than you think, right? It's not guaranteed, but this could be playing out. We could fill this gap slowly back to 240, 250, 260, right in this window. And by the way, earnings are coming up in 9 days. So not this Wednesday, this week, but the following Wednesday, right? We have earnings for Tesla. So it's going to be big. They just missed on delivery numbers. The robotaxi event wasn't well received by the stock, Let's see if they can actually nail earnings and guidance to maybe start pushing the stock higher again. And I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, if Tesla were to run a bit even heading into earnings. I think that's totally in the cards here, guys. So let me show you quickly what's going on here numbers-wise with Tesla. So we're going into the earnings report at about a $700 billion market cap. You guys can see right here, $700 billion, 699 as of now to be exact. And the PE ratio is a 61, trailing 12 months. So that's come down considerably from where it was, at the peak, which at this point, I don't even remember how high the PE ratio got. But right now it's at a 61. And if we pull up the statistics page here on Yahoo Finance, bear with me, give me a second here, guys. The forward PE is actually higher. A lot of the time you notice the forward PEs on stocks is lower, right? But in this case for Tesla, it's higher. The forward PE is a 71. So again, now it's a 61, trailing 12 months. So keep that in mind. And the price to sales is around an 8, which has come down over the last couple of quarters. I think a couple quarters ago, it was a 10, then it went to a 9, then it was a 6 about 2 quarters ago. Now it's around a 7 to an 8, like I said, price of sales. So keep your eyes on those metrics. And coming here to the analysis tab, like I said, 9 days from now, we're getting Tesla's earnings. Let's see what their estimates are, guys. And by the way, if you have not subscribed yet here on YouTube, make sure to do that. Make sure to run the likes up as well. I appreciate you all for tuning in as always. So based on 28 analysts, the average estimate is 57 cents for earnings per share. The low estimate's 41, high is around 70 cents, with them doing 66 cents a year ago. So EPS is actually projected to compress a little bit year over year for Tesla on revenue, on average, based on 25 analysts, of $25.34 billion. The low is 23.78. The high is 26.85, with them doing $22 billion a year ago. So projected sales growth is right around 14 to 15% year over year, which is not bad. Not bad, but of course not the growth that Tesla has once seen, which who knows, maybe with robotaxi launching over the next couple of years, maybe at some point we'll get a cheaper model, Model 2, whatever it's called. Maybe we will get higher growth, right? But for now, we're looking at 14 to 15% for the current quarter. And for the current year, it's pretty flat, guys. We're projected on average $98 billion of revenue, and last year they did $96.7 billion. So pretty flat at 2% revenue growth projected year over year. So that's a quick rundown on what to expect for this upcoming quarter that they're about to report for pretty soon here, guys. So what do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Run the likes up. Don't forget to subscribe, like I said. And shout out to everybody that's joined the Patreon, where I'm building out my private portfolio. I'm putting in money every single week and buying stocks, which, by the way, I just bought stocks in that portfolio today. There's also a Discord. You get more access to me throughout the week. and you get more insight on my charts and ideas, what I'm looking at to trade throughout the week. All of that's on Patreon, link down below, or simply go to stocksurfast.com/Patreon. Again, shout out to all the new members that have been joining. Check it out. I'll see you guys on the inside. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you in the next video.